Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl Becky D, live in the morning, 7 days a week, 7 a.m. This morning I really wanted to talk about the fact that we need to take this Meditation Monday and just meditate, literally. Use it for all it is and all it can be. We need to become more grounded in this earth more than we have ever been before. Become one with nature. Enjoy it. Breathe in fresh oxygen. Okay. So that means if you're social distancing right now, you can still do that. You can go out and you can breathe in natural air. Find some trees. Okay. I know it's pollen season, but find some trees and just breathe in the air that is free and available and is not filled with germs. Getting natural sun, natural vitamin D is excellent for you in more ways than one. We like to joke about it, but it's a real thing. It's actually very beneficial. So go and get those nutrients that we need from the sun and let it kiss your face. And as you're doing that, just meditate and think on a few things, okay? The fact that we are pretty much not thinking with our brains. We're just reacting, not realizing that some things we won't have control over. Use this time to think about the things you do have control over. Something that you've probably been procrastinating on that you now have the opportunity to finish or to start or to do whatever it is you need to do with it. Sit down and meditate on the many things that are circling your life right now, or the many people. Understand that now may be the time where you can pick up a new hobby or a new craft or a new art. Now is the time to create. Now is the time to be evolving your gift or perfecting it or crafting it, whatever the case may be. But now is the time. So take the amount of time you need and breathe it, live it, dream it, and do it. Stop sitting on the sidelines and keep saying what if, and live. I know a lot of people, they worry and fret over small things, not realizing there's bigger things out there to conquer, bigger things out there to worry about. So as you take these few seconds to just breathe in and out, breathe in positivity and release all the negativity out of your body. Deep inhales and slow exhales to make sure that everything negative is coming out. Because on your Meditation Monday, you are going to be conquering the world. It is you who will need to be at peace, to not be sidetracked by everything and to not be one to just be all over the place. Right now, for these next 10, 11, 12, however many minutes, I just need you to have pure serenity and pure peace. Meditating on the dreams that you have or creating some as you go on. On this day, on this Monday, as you meditate into a newer you, into a craft of being, into a thing that can help set this world into its future. And only you have that power. We relinquish so much power to other people to let them have dominion over our lives when they were never called to do such things. We let them in. We let them fuel our decisions. We ask them our opinions when it doesn't really matter. And we guard our lives just to make sure we don't offend anybody. The only person you're offending is yourself. Now, does that mean you should go out there and say some bad things towards some people? No, you use your best judgment. But I'm not going to tiptoe around a plant when I can walk and you can make sure that your plant is kept up. So I always try to tell people, be bold in your statements. If you feel as though it needs to be said, you need to stand behind it boldly, as if a man was standing behind his woman. So as you sit down and think about the waves crashing onto your feet, think about all the ways that the lives you've impacted have came to you. And just as fast as they came to you, they have left you. What are you doing to move on and past that? It could be friendships, it could be relationships, it could be co-workers, it could be whatever the case it needs to be. But what are you doing to move past it? How are you coping? Are you staying in the down? Are you rejoicing on the way up? That's strictly up to you. You could be up and then you just keep looking down, and next thing you know, you're on the ground and now you're trying to get up. So what is it that you're doing? As you sit there and you take in the sun and feel this warmness, as if it was a warm hug in the coldest part of winter. You have to revisit that statement of vibing with my tribe and who is truly in my tribe that I can vibe with, that I can love, that I can hug, even if it's not a physical connection right now. I have to tell you, some people's anxiety is at an all-time high right now. And that's okay, because we allow social media to have a big part of our lives. And so it's understandable. But what are you doing to combat it? How are you taking it 1 second at a time? While everybody is in and you feel like you're still having to go out and the kids are home, what are you doing to make sure that they have the great balance of screen time and work and play and eating? What are you doing? Teachers do this 24/7. Never gets old. They've worked on the perfect balance to make sure your kid becomes a well-rounded individual. And as we pass the baton off, I get scared because I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Find activities that you could do with your kids. Maybe on this Monday, you can teach them how to meditate or how to just become one with self. It's very important and very hard concept to do. But to just sit in the living room or outside in the grass, or even if you have certain allergies, you can just go to the local park and sit on a blanket and breathe deep, slow breaths and smile. And breathe in positivity. Exhale negativity and smile. Now is the time for all those tears you've been holding back from the weekend or maybe from a recent breakup or whatever the case may be. Now is the time to release all of the anger and the guilt and the pain you may feel. My favorite movie is Frozen, especially the part where she says, "Let it go." Just let it go. Just like a dove in the wind, it'll fly away and go and be happy again. It can be mad and upset and try to attack the people after being caged up and poop on everybody, but he rejoices in this second chance at freedom. What do you rejoice in? Do you rejoice in your second chances? And some people, their third, and for a lot of people, their fourth, and there might be a few people who is their fifth. Man, if you're in a relationship and they keep giving you chance after chance after chance, marry them. But what are you going to do? It's a question that does not have to be answered right away. You could take a whole week. You could take 2 days. You could take 3. However much time you need. But what are you going to do to find you, to become one with you, to teach your younger kids how to become one with themselves and how to love themselves and how to handle each emotional phase they have to go through? Now is your turn to teach, to electrify and inspire. It's only so much a teacher can do now. But meditating is one thing that can be felt. It will send an electronic shock around the house, letting everyone know now is the time to be peaceful in that serenity. Light a candle, light an incense, put on your favorite oils into your diffuser. And breathe in. Try lavender and anything citrus. And just breathe. Breathe life. Speak life. Claim things. Speak them into existence. I am graduating this year. I will be the mother that I've been called to be. I will open my studio. Whatever the case may be, speak it into existence right at this moment. This is how I want you to start your day today. I want you to start it ready to go. Foot is on the pedal and we're not slowing up for a stop sign. Not today. We are full steam ahead. Maybe it's trying to get momentum to clean your house. Maybe it's momentum to just put on a smile today. But find it and don't stop. Don't let the weather affect you. Don't let the rain stop you. If it's raining where you are, just look at the rain and be mesmerized by its beauty and captured by its wonderfulness. See the beauty in everything around you. When I can't go outside, I like to make sure I have a room with carpet. And I sit in the carpet and I rub my toes against the carpet and feel every piece of it. And I rub my hands in it and rub my legs. And I just try to become one with it as if I was sitting on sand. And I call it being grounded just because I'm sitting in a ground level position and I'm staying there. And I'm breathing. And I'm living. And I'm feeling my limbs move across my body. And if it's early in the morning when I'm doing this, I'm waking them up. But what are you going to do today to live? To find one true self. What are you going to do today? Answer some questions today. Live life today. Be great today. But most importantly, know that I love you. If nobody else in the world says it today, they don't have to. I will say it as many times as I can for them. Over the next few weeks while this is all going on, my random I love yous will be back up and popping. Don't know who it's going to hit. Don't know what inbox it's going to go to. But it's just going to be random I love yous. Okay? Just because the world needs some love. And I am here to spread love. As always, my name is Becky D with Becky D in the Morning. And I hope you've enjoyed your Meditation Monday this morning. And let the waves of my voice wash over you as you get prepared to conquer the day. As always, I love you from the deep depths of my heart. And I will talk with you all bright and early in the morning.